I'm Eric Foster. I'm the CEO of TENEX.ai.
I'm Edwin Solis, CRO, TENEX.ai.
TENEX.ai is the next generation cybersecurity services provider. We're backed by Andreessen Horowitz, and we're revolutionizing security operations with the heavy use of artificial intelligence. I've been doing cybersecurity for 30 years. We believe, quite honestly, that cybersecurity is how we are executing our ability to change the world, or at least make the internet a safer place. In partnership with Google, we're bringing incredible technology to market to help organizations and even individuals protect themselves online, to keep their companies safer, enable them to add more value while staying secure. We believe artificial intelligence is truly the next platform shift. Having been through essentially all of them in the technology era myself, doing this for 30 plus years now, artificial intelligence is just an amazing technology that is adding such exponential value to our abilities to detect and respond to cybersecurity threats. Literally down to the name of the company, we believe that it is possible for a true order of magnitude, a 10x shift in cybersecurity operations. We believe there's maybe no better time in human history to start a business right now. The incredible change that we're seeing in the world, but especially in the cybersecurity space. Artificial intelligence makes our people smarter, faster, better. We believe that cybersecurity is never a solved problem, but it is something that we can truly make a difference in. We can do better than we have as an industry. And we believe, quite frankly, the customers, our partners, are demanding a better, faster, more cost-effective solution. And we believe, thanks in part to artificial intelligence enabling our people, our human-led but machine-driven approach is able to truly bring the kind of change that the market has been demanding for a number of years.
If I can add to that too, I think what makes AI so incredible is that it can finally democratize the ability to deliver enterprise security to organizations of every size, right? This has always been a challenge. Can I afford this? How can I absolutely be able to protect myself and defend myself against the newest and most novel threats? With AI, we power 10x and allow organizations, whether it's a 2-person organization or a Fortune 10 organization, to be able to protect themselves at the same level. So by democratizing this level of security, we're effectively, for all intents and purposes, giving the defenders a final advantage over the bad guys.
It's amazing to me, cybersecurity is not just our chosen profession. We honestly see it as a moral imperative. What gets me out of bed every day isn't just trying to build this disruptive company, isn't just trying to partner with such amazing companies that we're able to provide services to. It's truly, this is something that changes people's lives. And unfortunately, when we're talking cybercrime, so significantly for the worse. The kind of stories, the kind of people we're able to help. When you think about a business that is on the end of a cyber attack, it's not some nameless, faceless corporation, it's individual people. There are circumstances where small businesses, mid-sized businesses have been unable to make payroll. Literally, one case we worked in our career specifically, the whole case was found by a single mother who literally couldn't feed her kids because she didn't get her paycheck thanks to a cyber attacker. And the whole start of a significant cyber attack was unveiled because of that. And those are the kind of things that get me up, that drive me out of bed with this incredible purpose. It's an industry with real bad guys on the other side, and why we're so excited to partner with Google to give good the advantage here in finding, detecting, and stopping cybercrime.
What's interesting about cybersecurity is that from a threat landscape, the impact and the tools used are fairly generic across the landscape, right? Everybody's being attacked in the same way. And to be candid, what we tend to see is that the folks out there doing the attacks have become highly sophisticated. So these sophisticated attacks both impact small businesses, mid-sized businesses, digital natives today, Fortune 10s. The same methods and novel attacks are being used across the landscape. So for us, when we see that, right, one of the things that we're able to do with AI is the ability to be able to deliver a level of service that is equal on all levels. We can effectively deliver parallel service across the board, whether you're a small business or you're a large business. And I think part of that makes it, what AI does as well, is there's a financial element that there's a level of affordability that gets delivered, right? As Eric mentioned, whether it's a small size business or large business, there's only X amount of wallet share. And with the power of AI and the ability to deliver 10x security, we can make, when we talk about delivering a democratic solution, it also means delivering an affordable solution to businesses of any size across the spectrum, anywhere in the world.
We're fortunate to work with some of the largest and most advanced organizations on the planet that choose to work with 10x to enhance their cybersecurity. At the same time, we work with companies of all shapes and all sizes. As Edwin said, we believe that the cybersecurity solutions, the people, the process, and the technology necessary for organizations to protect and defend themselves should be available to all, and they should be cost effective. Organizations should be able to access the latest technology, the greatest people, the greatest security outcomes for literally everybody on the planet.
I think when we started 10x, we saw there's a problem, there's a challenge. And for most organizations, what they lack is a tremendous amount of expertise. What we tend to see in the world of cyber is a fast evolution of badness, right? And the level of expertise required is very difficult for organizations. Most organizations and IT professionals or security professionals have a day job to maintain the organization functional and running on a daily basis. What we allow organizations to do is we effectively, through the use of AI and through the use of our services, can augment their organization. We can effectively be the outsourced security provider for them with the power of AI so that they can go out and do what they need to do on a daily basis, which is run their organization, right? Produce revenue for their organizations, operate their organizations, and they can rest assured at night that 10x is there to protect them.
We believe Google Cloud, and specifically Google Cloud Security, is truly bringing in a sea change in the information security industry. Quite frankly, I believe the future of cybersecurity is going to be defined by companies that own their own cloud and own their own artificial intelligence stack. And when you look at that, if you're any other cybersecurity solution provider on the planet, how can you compete with a company that is the size, the scale, the technology leadership of Google? It's one of the fundamental reasons that we partner so heavily with Google Cloud Security and believe so strongly that the solutions they represent are quite literally the best opportunity for organizations to protect themselves in today's digital age.
Eric and I have been part of this journey. I actually, I had the privilege of working at Google for 6 years. I actually was part of the founding journey of Google SecOps. I have seen the evolution from, many people don't know this, the original technology was called Backstory. It became Chronicle, it became SecOps. And I had the privilege of being able to see a technology that truly was giving good the advantage. One of the greatest things about working at Google Security and now being on the service provider side of the house is just having a deep appreciation for Google's mission. Google takes to heart give good the advantage, the ability of its openness, the ability of making it affordable to clients. I think for us, picking Google SecOps as the choice to run our organization was an easy choice. As a matter of fact, I'll say, Eric, it was the only choice in our opinion. It is by far today the most advanced technology, delivering the most advanced AI capabilities, delivering the best frontline intelligence out in the market. For us, as a managed detect and response provider, we want the best foundational platform to be running on the back end. And Google Security Operations is hands down today in the industry, far and away, the only choice that organizations should consider.
Our journey literally started from the very beginning, the very foundation of Google Cloud Security. Edwin was one of the founding team members of that cybersecurity solution when it was part of Alphabet originally. And then I was fortunate enough to be one of their very first partners when Chronicle, as it was known at the time, launched at RSA
2019.
In 2019. I was the only partner in the room for that launch, for example. And I saw the promise and the capability of Google bringing their incredible technology capabilities to the cybersecurity industry very early on. I went all in on this platform and was fortunate enough to build the foundation of the next several years of my career and my companies around being the expert on the Google Cloud Security platform.
Yeah.
So we built the largest partner, we built the most expertise, we've done the most implementations, the most support, the most development, deployment of anybody in the world on Google Cloud Security. We believe so fundamentally that this is the technological advantage in cybersecurity right now.
I think for us in 2019, when Eric and I first met, we realized that Google was living in the future when it came to security advancements. When you work with Google Security Operations, you are not only getting the commercial versions of what Google internally is using for themselves, which gives our customers comfort, but we also know that we can bet on the fact that Google's continued investment will yield for customers, right? So whether it's unknown breaches yet, unknown attacks, Google's ahead of that. And having that level of frontline intelligence and being able to effectively look into the crystal ball of what the future holds for security gives us and our customers comfort in knowing that we're protecting their environment with the world's best technology. So we believed in it from day one. We continue to believe in it now. And we're betting our business that Google Security Operations will continue to be the future and the dominant player in the security operations space.
Yeah, simply put, we are the experts in Google Cloud Security, and we believe so fundamentally the combination, the partnership between Google Cloud, between Mandiant, and between TENEX represents organizations' best capability to defend themselves cost effectively in the modern era. Google SecOps is the foundation of the TENEX.ai platform. We go to market exclusively with Google Cloud Security. We've built our entire service and artificial intelligence stack on Google Cloud, in Google Cloud, and leveraging literally the fundamentals of Google Cloud Security Operations and the entire suite and package. Big part of our philosophy at TENEX, we want to partner with Google so deeply. We are the experts in the deployment and the operation of that platform. We make sure that our customers get the maximum value out of their investment with Google Cloud so that they're taking advantage of every single feature that Google Cloud comes out with, not just today, but even the roadmap, the future features. The moment that a new feature is released, our customers know that we're gonna help them implement and get the most possible advantage of that. And then what we've done at TENEX is basically, and we've got a long history of this, we've been doing it since 2019 in partnership with Google, building what I like to call the last mile features that Google wants, that the customers want to make the SecOps platform even better, even more efficient for the customers.
When you look at, from our perspective, the minute our analysts start their shift, and we talk about our human analysts and our digital labor AI agents, both of them from the ground up are using security operations and harnessing the power of Google Security Operations to do their job, right? Our goal is to be able to defend not just one organization, hundreds or thousands of organizations. And we're doing that because the power and scalability of Google SecOps allows us to be able to harness that scalability, that cloud native scalability, to be able to deliver that across a myriad of our customers. In any vertical, industry, et cetera, we can service them equally and deliver an extremely high level of enterprise security for them. So for us, when we talk about Google SecOps, it starts with Google SecOps, it ends with Google SecOps for our customers. So from our end-to-end process, our analysts use it as effectively the foundational workbench to do their job on a daily basis to defend organizations that we service.
Maybe our biggest differentiator as a company, not only are we well known for being better, faster, more cost effective than other cybersecurity services providers. We're known as this next generation MDR provider backed by Andreessen Horowitz, all of these great things, but it really is our capability to leverage and take full advantage and make sure our customers get every advantage of the Google Cloud Security Operations platform, but not just the, Chronicle, the SIM, the data layer. We're talking about the Google SecOps SOAR platform. We're talking about the Mandiant Threat Intelligence, the Managed Defense platform. We're talking about, even solutions like VirusTotal, like Security Command Center. Literally the entire Google ecosystem, we believe, brings such incredible advantages to how organizations can protect themselves in the digital era, how they can detect today's advanced threats and respond to them better, faster, more cost-effective than other approaches.
One of the things that you mentioned is, even though for the past 6 years we've been working with the platform, security continues to be a big data problem. And the big data problem, the reason that we've chosen Google Security Operations as our foundational platform that we use at TENEX is, for all intents and purposes, Google Security Operations has solved that. Its scalability, its ability to ingest any and all data. We love the fact that it's an open platform. It treats every data source as a first-class citizen. So one of the things that we really appreciate in our partnership with Google at TENEX is that all data sources across the board from every vendor are able to be brought into the platform, and then we can glean the most amazing insights from it. And great insights deliver great security posture for our customers at TENEX. So we believe that Google Security Operations is today on the market the only platform that can absolutely deliver that. And that's why it's become our premier choice at TENEX.
For me, even down to the name of the company, the incredible differentiator here is the power of artificial intelligence, especially when we're talking about the Google Cloud Security ecosystem. The power of Gemini and the Gemini security operations stack built into Google Cloud Security, and how we're able to leverage that as such a fundamental component of everything we do at TENEX.ai. We believe artificial intelligence is enabling a 10x, a true order of magnitude shift in organizations' ability to detect and respond to threats. And we're leveraging Gemini at every component of our company, down from reading and responding to emails all the way to every single alert that comes in through the SecOps platform is having significant components of value added through Gemini SecOps. And so many customers come to us not just because we're building this next great MDR provider, but because they know they want to take advantage of the incredible leaps that artificial intelligence can bring to their security operations. We're just constantly asked that question of how do we enable artificial intelligence in our cybersecurity program? Every CISO I know is asking that question. Their board is asking them that question of how are you leveraging AI? How are you making yourself more efficient, more cost efficient, better, faster to respond and detect threats? And we believe not only is Google the greatest company to bring those solutions to the market at a wide scale, but at a cost-effective scale.
Yeah, AI has become ubiquitous across the industry. And we know this, right? And to Eric's point, we're using it from a simple email and response to make it more elaborate, formal, or polished, all the way to defending a customer's environment. What we really love and what we're seeing from Google, it's the ability to take Gemini at a company Google level and then cascading it down to the security operations stack. And in doing so, what Google's agentic approach is doing, we're already seeing the impact to our customers. We're able to detect threats faster. We're able to respond to our customers faster. Because of agentic layers, our time, in the world of security, time is our enemy. We're able to deliver a solution that reacts faster. And in doing so, that cascades down to the way that our people are using their time. And if they use their time more effectively, we can also pass that financial savings down to them as well. So this is the, AI across the board, the democratization of security is really being led by the fact that AI is at the forefront of that.
When you want to talk about leading from the forefront of artificial intelligence, this is what's so funny to me. You walk around the floor of the RSA Security Conference and you see every vendor out there is advertising that they're bolting AI onto their products. And I'm not going to throw anybody under the bus, but you see companies that have been doing this for 15 years that are trying to pivot themselves as we're the AI security, whatever. And it's like, no, you're not. Who invented the literal foundations, the transformer model that is responsible for this entire wave of artificial intelligence? It's weird. Wasn't that this little company called Google? Yeah. So if you're building a security program today and you are aware that, and I think everyone is, that you want to be leveraging the most advanced technology at the best possible cost to produce the best possible outcomes for your organization, and understanding that, of course, you want to leverage the amazing capabilities of artificial intelligence, who better than the company that literally invented the fundamental concept? We see Google as the most advanced company in the intersection of artificial intelligence and cybersecurity. And obviously, we've chosen to build our entire company around this concept, this intersection of cybersecurity, of artificial intelligence, and of course, in partnership with Google Cloud Security.
As we were building our company, attracting talent is probably the most important thing. It's the humans, right? By partnering with Google, one of the attractions to coming to work at TENEX is that you're going to be working with Google Security Operations. We are going to put you in the driver's seat of the most advanced technology out there. So there's a tremendous amount of up-leveling, upskill when you come to TENEX. You get to work with a great company that's on a great mission. But the tooling that you use will always be the most advanced because we partner with Google Security. So for us, for our people at TENEX, we want to see them advance their careers. We want to see them up-level the skills. And partnering with Google Security allows us to know that as Google's evolution of technology advances, so will the skill sets of our people. So our retention strategy, it's kind of a funny story. You don't think about this, but being associated with a great company that leverages great tools gives our people joy when they come to work. One of the things that we dealt with in security for a very long time is being a security analyst at an operations center is a losing proposition. You came to get your teeth kicked in every day. One of the things that we see today at TENEX is the tremendous joy that our security analysts, the humans, have. By partnering up with the digital labor of AI, we're giving them such a tremendous advantage that they're winning every day. They're able to turn around to the customers and say, hey, we caught this. You're in good hands. We were able to defend better today. And I think that just in our own microcosm of our small company at TENEX, we are, by all intents and purposes, living our name out and the definition of it. We are delivering a 10x impact to every organization that joins us. So for our people internally, what's great about it is that they can come to work every day, and they don't view it as a painful experience. They see it as a joyous experience that's delivering a good mission for their clients.
It's honestly one of the reasons we've become such an amazing, fast-growing company, because of our ability to bring the latest cybersecurity solutions to the market in a very cost-effective way. Companies are picking TENEX and they're picking Google Cloud Security because they know they want to build the foundations of their platform on where the future is going. On the companies that are evolving and innovating in cybersecurity, not just the SecOps platform, but Gemini for security. The intersection of those two with the expertise of Mandiant, with the incredible compute and storage and search capabilities that only Google Cloud can bring, it's such a platform shift that we're seeing, not just in the cybersecurity industry, but across, I think, every single industry out there.
And let's give a lot of credit to the people behind Google Security Operations and Security Command Center and VirusTotal and Mandiant. Those guys are out there defending and boots on the ground on every major breach out there. One of the things and reasons we pick Google Security Operations is the people behind the technology at Google have a conviction and a deep belief in the charter and mission of giving good the advantage. Whether we're speaking to a product manager, whether we're speaking to somebody in engineering, whether we're speaking to somebody in tech support, everybody believes and is on the same wavelength that we're here to do good for the world. And to us, that's the kind of partner we want to work with, right? That matters to us. In a world of AI, the human connection is still top.
It's why we use the phrase human-led, machine-driven. We believe artificial intelligence and automation is at the cornerstone of modern cybersecurity defense, but at the same time, we believe so fundamentally that a skilled human still has to be in the loop, still has to be at the controls. The future of cybersecurity, we believe, is going to be defined at that intersection between human and machine. With Google Cloud, TENEX.ai is creating the next way that organizations detect and respond to cybersecurity threats.
TENEX.ai is creating the new way for organizations of any size to defend themselves against the new and novel threats out there.